Hello, DPH employees. Do you remember playing games when you were younger? Or playing games with your children, grandchildren? You had fun and you were engaged to learn with the ones you love. Well, this emerging trend of gamification using the pod game is an interactive, engaging learning strategy that will help you prepare for pod exercises. I am Trina, your State Health Operations Center trainer, and I want to welcome you to this video that will introduce you to the online point of dispensing game. This game will take you through a real scenario of anthrax as a bioterrorism act and show you how to handle clients at a pod. As you are the star in this game, so let the games begin. So the goals that we have for this training, this video training, is that we're going to define the purpose of the pod and the four main sections within the pod. Then you're going to come to understand how the pod roles apply to the pod online game, as well as look at the importance of after action reports from the game and how all of this will help you better communicate at a pod. Now, the purpose of the pod is really to dispense medications and vaccines so that we can help prevent disease, and the medication and vaccines have to be given out quickly to a large number of people during a public health emergency. So again, it's all about throughput, getting the pill in the people, and we need to do this as quickly as possible. So the pod site map is very important for you to know their areas. The four main areas are in the purple. Here, the initial sorting area, then the secondary sorting area, the registration and form screening area, and then the dispensing area. Here, the initial sorting is where you give greeting and information. Then your secondary sorting area is where you're going to sort people into the green line, which means to go and continue on to be dispensed medication. But the blue line is for people who need more assistance. So they'll be talking to a pharmacist in the medication counseling area or a therapist in the mental health area. And then they can still decide whether or not they want to continue on to be dispensed their medications, or they can exit the building. So it's very important for you to remember these areas, making sure that you're reading your job action sheet and that you're applying, making sure that you know the area that you're going to be in and you know your role. So after action reports are very important. You need to make sure that you print out your after action report from the pod game at the end of the game, so it will help you to self-evaluate your skills so that you can plan to make improvements. Remembering that it's very important that we improve our communication and that we communicate that during hot washes or after action briefings or meetings that we have to talk about how we can improve our pod exercises or our pod events. And so here we have the pod plan roles versus the pod game roles, where in the left column you have your job action sheets, the roles that you're given on that sheet. And on the right column you have the pod game rules, which you should choose when you go into the pod. So if you're initial and secondary sort, you want to choose medical screener. Registration and screening needs to choose forms reviewer, and then dispensing stays the same, whether it's in the job action sheet versus the pod game rules. Very important that you select the right role. So in conclusion, this is all about guiding adult learners to be participants in the pod exercises so they can learn to set goals for yourself and make improvements where needed. So now you must choose to either view the video demonstration on how to play the game, or you can go ahead and start playing the game. And feel free to play as many times as you need it until you have mastered the skill. Remember to have fun, because this is an engaging, interactive training tool, and it's all about using emerging trends of gamification. I hope you enjoy.